This is Kannon Kaga in Kaga, Ishikawa Prefecture. The Kannon or the statue stands at 73 meters high, which makes it very easy to spot from Kaga Station. We decided to follow Google Map and we ended up in the back of the statue instead of the front, that we had to go around several times to find where the entrance was actually located. The road on the way to the statue looked pretty abandoned and definitely it wasn't taken care of well. From what we read on the reviews, it was said that the caretakers of the place are volunteers, and this is not really a place that receives a lot of support from the local government. We're not very sure about that story. So this is the back of the statue where Google Map took us, and we were very surprised by how empty and how quiet the place was. The silence was deafening in this place. There was literally no one. The parking lot was empty. We didn't see any cars. We didn't see any person in this place, and we were surprised to see that there was a hotel by the entrance, which was actually abandoned too. I'm gonna be making another video for that hotel. We were glad and kind of relieved to see another person in that place, which was the caretaker. We were charged 500 yen each to enter the temple and its facilities, which to be honest was very worth it. So the first place we went to was a building at the back of the statue. This was actually the building that we saw when we were trying to find the entrance earlier. According to the flyer, you cannot find a place like this anywhere else in Japan, or maybe if there are places like this, there are only a few places that offer this kind of attraction. So just a little background, this place used to be a theme park, but as you can see now, there was no one there. We were the only people there during the filming of this video. After we left, we read more about the place, and there were a lot of rumors as to why people stopped coming, why the local people didn't come to visit the temple, just like other temples in Japan, or why the local government stopped supporting the place. But I'll leave it up to you to do the rest of the research. After we exited the building, it led us to another room, which really left my mouth hanging open. So this place has over 1,000 golden statues, and I believe each statue stands at 8 meters high. I'm not sure about the exact numbers, but there were a lot, and they were just standing there like guarding this main statue. They're like the guards, they're protecting her. The fact that they were all just standing there in front of a big mirror made the experience so scary. It was amazing, don't get me wrong, but it was very scary. After we left this room, we eventually went to the ground floor of the Kannon, or the actual main statue of the temple. Unfortunately, they closed the other floors to the public, so only the ground floor is now open. And there were more golden statues, or I forgot what they're called in Japanese, but they kind of symbolized different things. And from what we heard, if you want your business, or if you want something, if you're praying for something to be successful, you have to give a donation for each one of them. I'm not gonna lie that it was a nerve-wracking experience walking around the ground floor of the statue and looking at these art pieces. Some of them I found a little scary appearance wise, but it was just incredible. We also saw this in another building where there were like kind of devil or evil looking statues or creatures with dragons, and they were lifting this big bell. I know that there's a story behind why this place was left like this, but it's still very crazy to me as to how something as incredible as this place is just left hidden and unappreciated. The fact that the place was built as a theme park rather than a worship temple was probably one of the reasons why people don't come here to pray or do any religious stuff. So that alone would give us an idea that this place was made of money, and it was made to earn money as well. But regardless of the fact, I think it has a lot of great art pieces. So if you're gonna be around the area, I'd still recommend you to come and check this out.